Chiefs Kingdom, hold up. Justyn Ross, the former Clemson star we all rooted for, is getting a fresh shot with the Buffalo Bills after being waived by our Kansas City Chiefs. Could this be the spark for a Ross redemption story? On Kansas City Chiefs Today, we're diving into this surprising move, what it means for both teams, and why fans are buzzing. Picture Ross making plays again. Let's break it down with heart-pounding highlights and the latest scoop. Stick around for the full story. From Chiefs Kingdom to Buffalo, let's unpack this. Alright, Chiefs fans, let's talk about Justyn Ross' big move. According to Arrowhead Pride, the Kansas City Chiefs waived the 25-year-old wide receiver just before training camp, a tough blow for a guy who's been fighting to prove himself since his electric Clemson days. Ross, once a projected first-rounder, faced setbacks with a spinal injury in 2020 and a foot surgery that sidelined him his rookie year with KC. Despite flashes of brilliance, like his slick route running in 2023 preseason, he never cracked the Chiefs' stacked receiver room, catching just 6 passes for 53 yards over 2 seasons. Now, the Buffalo Bills are giving him a shot. They worked out Ross, alongside other receivers, and while they signed Deon Cain, Ross' tryout signals interest in his potential. Buffalo's receiver group is talented but thin after losing Stefon Diggs, and they're hunting for depth. Ross, at 6 feet 4 inches with a knack for contested catches, could be a red zone weapon if he stays healthy. For the Chiefs, this move opens a roster spot, likely for younger talent like Xavier Worthy, as they gear up for another Super Bowl run. It's a bittersweet moment. Ross was a fan favorite, but KC's depth chart is brutal. What's next for him in Buffalo? Let's dive deeper. So, why Buffalo? Let's look at the bigger picture. The Bills are taking a calculated gamble on Justyn Ross, and it's all about upside. With Gabe Davis gone and Curtis Samuel as their WR2, Buffalo needs playmakers for Josh Allen. Ross' size and hands make him a potential mismatch in the red zone, something the Bills lacked last season, ranking 20th in red zone TD percentage at 52.4%. If Ross can channel his 2018 Clemson form, where he racked up 1,000 yards as a freshman, he could be a steal. But here's the catch: his injury history. That spinal fusion surgery in 2020 scared teams away, and his limited snaps in KC, just 12 games over 2 years, raised durability questions. For the Chiefs, letting Ross go makes sense. Their receiver room is loaded with Hollywood Brown, Rashee Rice, and rookie Xavier Worthy, who's already turning heads in camp. KC's offense thrives on speed and versatility, and Ross' skill set didn't quite fit Andy Reid's scheme long-term. Buffalo, though, runs a more balanced attack, and Ross could carve out a role if he impresses in camp. This move also shows the Bills are willing to take risks on high-ceiling talent to keep pace in the AFC. Could Ross be the X-factor for a playoff push? Fans are split. Let's see what they're saying. Chiefs Kingdom and Bills Mafia are fired up. Let's check the buzz. Social media is popping off about Justyn Ross' move to Buffalo. On X, Chiefs fans are torn. One fan posted, "Man, I'm gutted. Ross had so much potential, but injuries killed his shot here. Wish him the best." Another chimed in, "KC's WR room is too deep. Ross needed a fresh start. Buffalo's perfect for him." There's love for Ross, but many agree the Chiefs' roster crunch made this inevitable. Over on Reddit, a Bills fan sparked debate, saying, "Ross could be our secret weapon. His Clemson tape is unreal. Imagine him with Josh Allen." But not everyone's sold. One skeptic wrote, "Injury-prone and unproven. Why are we hyping this guy?" The split reflects Ross' story, raw talent with big question marks. Chiefs fans still remember his 2023 preseason highlights, like that whip route against a corner, but his 6-game suspension in 2023 for off-field issues didn't help his case. Bills fans, meanwhile, are dreaming of a comeback, hoping Ross can fill a void left by Diggs. It's a classic high-risk, high-reward debate. Either he's a hidden gem or a long shot. Either way, the hype around Ross is real, and both fan bases are watching closely. What do you think? Can he shine in Buffalo? So, what's next for Justyn Ross? Let's wrap this up. Justyn Ross' journey is taking a new turn with the Buffalo Bills, and Chiefs fans are left wondering what could have been. From his Clemson glory to battling injuries in KC, Ross now gets a chance to rewrite his story in the AFC. Will he become the red zone threat Buffalo needs, or is this another false start? We're rooting for him, but only time will tell. What's your take, Chiefs Kingdom? Can Ross revive his career with Josh Allen, or was KC right to move on? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button, and join Kansas City Chiefs today for more updates on our Chiefs and the NFL. Let's keep the conversation going.